one is without the connected to my.
Right.
Why is it not changed? Why am I with this?
It was the other way around before, yeah?
Yeah. I'm directly connected to YouTube.
Okay.
Rather than is it I don't know why.
It looks like we do a secret deal here. These are the back.
You know what? Someone said? They said it looks like Brother Shimrani kidnapped me. They said someone kidnapped me. I'm sorry. You know when he was like talking, I tried to keep a straight face. I was thinking, oh my God, the people think I'm taking the piss at the I couldn't stop laughing inside.
Are we online?
Yeah, we're online.
We can see the questions now.
We're online.
Can you ask the brothers? Can you ask the brothers? Did what? See, say, what? It's gone. It's gone.
Hold on a second. Yeah. If you touch on the screen, like not that.
All right.
Do that, and then touch on the comment and scroll down. I think it should come up down.
Okay.
Yeah. Touch on the screen, it'll stay. Keep your finger on it.
All right. Okay. Can you ask the brothers? Did they see Sayyid Ali get nervous in the event at the Shia Masjid? I don't know. Did you watch it? Hassan watch it? Or just like I saw like 2 minutes.
What Shia Masjid?
In the Husseiniya, when I went to the Husseiniya.
What Husseiniya?
With Kalam. Remember Kalam shot some video when they're in the masjid.
Oh, when they went to the temple there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Hassan Masjid, he's not gonna know. He's not gonna know what it's about.
Use
the terminology.
What is state, bro?
How's the UK? UK is good, man. It's just really cold.
Is it good, ya geezer?
Okay. At least, alright. Yeah. So that's where we are so far. UK is good, mashallah. I have of course some it's a completely new experience, to be honest.
Sorry guys, you got cut off somehow. The connection messed around. So.
Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah.
Are we cut off again?
No,
we're good. We're good.
Oh, alright.
At the moment it's in the 4G. My Wi-Fi is not connected. So
I heard the Shia believe al-Mahdi will come from amongst the Jews, bring back the law of Musa, peace be upon him, and he will speak Hebrew. Is this true according to their text?
Everything correct except that he will come from the Jews. They're not as silly. The shayateen, the abalisa, the devils who fabricated narrations in the name of Ahl Bayt in Shia books, they were not as stupid as to literally say the Mahdi comes from the Jews. However, they have narrations that the Mahdi will speak in Hebrew, and it will rule by the law of Dawood alayhi salam. Abrogated law. They would say Dawood was a prophet alayhi salam. Yeah, but the Sharia of Muhammad abrogates every law.
Just want to focus on the question of him speaking Jewish. Mahdi speaks 70,000 languages, man.
All the imams speak all the languages they've attributed.
70,000 languages, so shouldn't be surprised if he speaks Jewish.
Or Hebrew. Mahmoud. He asked, Said, can you ask if you can name a child Abu Talib? What do you guys think?
You
can name a child Abu Talib?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Abu Talib, first you have to understand, Abu Talib, Abu Bakr, Abu Fulan, Abu Rashid, this is Arab culture and it is kunya. These are nicknames normally. But you can.
Take this.
But you can.
You look for the question here. Look.
Okay, alright.
But you can.
Alright.
But you can.
That makes my life a lot easier.
Abu Talib is a beautiful name. It's a beautiful kunya. It's a beautiful nickname. Talib is a good meaning. Talib means student.
Okay, so ask Farid, what does he think of Sayyid Ali's knowledge of Shi'ism? He seems amateur, especially when he has copy and paste from Microsoft Word.
Sayyid Ali the Miskeen.
Okay, Sayyid Ali. I don't know if you're going to be watching this, Sayyid Ali, but
they will.
I honestly thought, I was honestly more impressed before I saw you in video. But, take that any way you like.
Can I be more blunt?
Hassan, I can't prevent you from being more blunt.
He has the charisma of a piece of toast bread. He has the charisma of a piece of toast bread has first of all more charisma than him. No, wait.
The question is about his knowledge. It's not about his charisma.
But it encompasses everything. It's part of it.
Okay.
So his charisma is less than a piece of toast bread. in his knowledge, Wallahi, I swear by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahi, if I would be a Shi'i, I would be embarrassed that I'm being represented by him. He's a jahil, who can't, he reads from a book. He reads from the cover of the book. He wants to say it's printed in Riyadh. Riyadh is the capital city of Saudi Arabia, and he speaks very. I'm not a native from London or Britain. He sounds like someone native, you know.
Oh, so it's good English.
Yeah.
Eloquent. Okay.
Yeah. So he reads printed. His Arabic is so poor. He read printed in Rida. Rida is his eighth Imam. He attributes a Rida to himself. So somebody who says printed in Rida can't read the capital of Saudi Arabia in Arabic. Somebody who says Ibn Taymiyyah, somebody who says Mu'tazila, what? Mu'tazila, Mu'tazila is the main theological fact school in the history of Islam. And you can't say Mu'tazila, you say what? Mu'tazila, Godzilla, Fatzilla? What did he say? Fatzilla, Godzilla, Mu'tazila? Come on. You know what he said.
Yes.
What did he say? Mu'tazila?
I think he said Mu'tazila.
Come Mu'tazila. It's not about, Wallah, Habibi, you and the deals. It's not about taking the mic here. It's, I repeat, if I were a Shia, I would be embarrassed to be represented by these clowns. Clowns who don't know basic terminology. I do mistakes, by the way. I'm going to repeat. In this video even, probably in this video, and many, I do mistakes when I quote the Quran maybe, or Hadith, or in Arabic. I'm not a master of Arabic, but I'm not a laughing stock like them. Wallah, I'm not. Wallah, he's not. Wallah, the majority of Ahlul. So that is an embarrassment, akhi. He's an absolute embarrassment. He's a miskeen, akhi.
I find it hard to debate, like, the caliber of people, like, they ask. I'm just, like, thinking to myself, at least get someone who can speak Arabic and...
So I don't know what knows in Arabic, akhi. At least, akhi, if you... Akhi, the other one, his friend, what's he called? Raza. Yeah? Raza.
Yeah. My favorite.
Akhi, Raza wants to refute... One second, what's Habibi? Raza wants to refute Ahl Sunnah in one video. He mentions the two schools of Ahl Sunnah, theological schools, main schools. He says the Ash'aris and the Muturdis. He wants to say Imam al-Maturidi. Akhi, he can't say Imam Maturidi, akhi. He says, he wants to say the A'mal of Ahl Medina, the Umr of Ahl Medina. Akhi, in Arabic we say Maskhara. This is a joke, this is theater, this is a carnival, akhi. This is, and then, Wallahi, akhi, he set the bar very low, akhi. So he set the bar very low, akhi. We have no problem if the teachers come and want to debate with us, but we are ready, even because these are the main polemicists out there. So, actually, Wallah, as I said, I would be embarrassed this year.
They're just the loudest people, so that's why we're doing it. Okay. Why did Muawiyah break the deal he had with Hassan to give back the Khilafah after his death? There was no such deal. That's the basic brief question.
Name the question as well.
Okay, it's Albanizo, I guess.
And even if there was such a deal, Muawiyah sent. Muawiyah is not a marsum, is not infallible. Even if, wallah.
Yeah, so there aren't no narrations that no authentic narrations that say that.
Underline authentic, otherwise they're gonna throw at you, you know.
So you know what's the time? What's the time now?
11:33.
Okay, so then I have about 10 minutes. We're gonna be off, guys. So just pick up some questions and. Russian starts at 1. So.
Okay, so.
They're taking these Bakri Wahhabis to rest of them.
Guys, the first give the food poison.
Okay, let's see. Okay, as a new Muslim, I still don't quite get a difference between Sunni and Shia, or maybe it's the animosity between the two. Can you explain, please?
What's the name of the person?
That's Ruth Murphy.
Okay, that's a good question. Yeah, answer that question.
Well, Ruth, I just say one thing. Sister Ruth, yeah?
Yeah.
Sister Ruth, the difference between Islam, you don't need to even use the word. Allah called us Muslim. First and foremost, we're Muslims. And Shiism in its modern day form, Tawbahism, is the difference between Iman, belief, and Kufr, disbelief. Shiism is a sect that nurtures on superstitions, on khurafat and saint worship, grave veneration, grave worship, and other khurafat and bid'ah. The exaggeration of the family of the Prophet. It should be enough for you, probably from a Christian background, that you left, Ya Jesus, Ya Sweet Mary, Oh Jesus, Oh Sweet Mary, Oh Saint so-and-so, and you pray to Allah alone. You did not leave this or other Christians to replace Jesus, Mary, and the saints with the family of the Prophet, because that's what Shiism calls people to. They claim love of the family of the Prophet, but in practice, it is pure exaggeration and extreme veneration, Catholic-like, very Catholic. That's why many non-Muslims, they realize they often rightfully compare Shiism with Catholicism. So you, I guess, from a Christian background, or even if not, majority Christian country, I guess, you did not leave, oh sweet Jesus, oh sweet Mary, oh Saint so and so to replace it with the cousin of the Prophet and his wife and so on. We are Muslims, we worship Allah alone, pray to Allah alone, sacrifice for Him alone, take oaths in His name alone, and this you will only and only find in Orthodox Islam, which is Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. It is not because of personal hatred, polemics, personal issues between us and them. Wallahi, it is that we, as Muslims, Ahlul Sunnah believe that the Sunni belief is the most balanced belief. You have the Ahlul Bayt, you love them, you name your children Fatima, Ali, Hussein. At the same time, you love the Sahaba. You don't sugarcoat what happened in history, but that doesn't make you curse one group and innovate, pagan rituals into Islam. Self-flagellation, annual self-flagellation rituals and whatnot. Yeah. So the most balanced sect is the sect of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, I believe.
I don't really get the tawassul bit as well. Why don't you just ask Allah direct? Take no risks.
That's the Quranic
thing.
Take
no risks. Ask Allah. It's like, don't you have faith in Allah?
Exactly.
Why do you have to go through people? I don't.
Exactly.
Don't
Allah, it's a command of Allah. Call upon me, I will answer your prayers. That's it.
End of story. Don't take
Only
any risk. Don't take no risk with intercession, asking tawassul and asking Allah through someone. Anyway, what's the next question, brother?
I'd just like to add just one sentence, inshallah. The main difference between Sunnis and Shias is the concept of imama and the imama of 12 imams. They believe in 12 appointed imams after the Prophet ﷺ, starting with Ali bin Abi Talib and ending with Muhammad bin Hassan al-Askari, who supposedly is still alive, however hasn't been seen in 1,200 years. And these 12 people are infallible, and they are divinely appointed. And you should, and of course, according to Shiaism, you should be taking your religion. You should be taking Islam from those people. That's the main difference, and that's the concept that the appointment of those 12 cannot be found in the Quran, and cannot be found in Sunni hadith, as of course, which has been established quite clearly.
Authentic ones,
of course. No, حتى not even authentic ones, حتى weak ones you can't find.
Well, they lie. They will bring Qudfuz al-Hanafi and they will go throw
it. But Shia hadith.
Yeah, but they will present these things
through him Baba Saduq. I was hoping someone would bring that up from yesterday, but no one brought that up.
Next question.
It seems like mainly comments, to be honest.
Is it? Listen here.
Is it true that Is it true that Emir Muawiyah used to curse Ali?
This is a deep bahth. This is a deep research into this. There is evidences that suggest that Muawiyah did curse Ali. But I'll tell you something, brother. Muawiyah and Ali were involved in things that are worse than cursing, don't they? They were involved in fighting each other. Point is, Ahlul Sunnah have a healthy and sound and just belief. Ahlul Sunnah believe Ali was with haqq. What more you want from us? Ali was with haqq. Muawiyah was not on haqq. However, it's not that simplistic. Muawiyah was not just a lunatic who suddenly said, I'm going to fight now today, Ali. I feel funny, I want to fight Ali. It was a big fitna. Uthman was slaughtered. Muawiyah was from Uthman's family. Muawiyah thought that Ali is not really concerned with what happened to Uthman and the fitna. And then there was war. War, fighting each other is worse than cursing. So there is evidence that from the camp of Muawiyah, people cursed Ali, and the other way around as well. Yeah? Not from Ali himself. Ali is superior than Muawiyah by millions of light years. Yeah, there's no comparison. Ali is the cousin of the Prophet and from the Muhajirun. Muawiyah is from the Tulaqa. However, Muawiyah died on Islam. He is a Muslim. Just like Farid, if he dies, inshallah, on Islam. And this brother and I, we have a haqq of a Muslim. And same as with Muawiyah. We don't exaggerate Muawiyah. Muawiyah is not a saint. We don't go around and say, Ya Muawiyah Madad, Muawiyah help us. Adirikna Muawiyah, going visiting ziyarah to Muawiyah's grave. Ahl Sunnah balanced and healthy with regards to Muawiyah. So in a nutshell, there is evidences that suggest that Muawiyah and his camp did curse. This is wrong. Ahl Sunnah don't do it. Ahl Sunnah don't follow the mistakes of the Sahaba. Ahl Sunnah follow the only Ma'soom, which is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they follow the Sahaba in good. That's it.
So you might as well wrap this up now because the connection's messing around. You know? So yeah, you had the last word, brother.
Yeah, Allah barak feek, man. It was a pleasure doing this. Inshallah, many more. I don't know when I'm gonna be coming back to the UK, but you know.
How the Wahhabi petrodollars?
Oh yeah, definitely. The Umara are all gonna fund my stays and my flights. in all seriousness, if the Shia brothers want me to come back soon, they're gonna have to pay for a plane ticket. You know, it's not cheap.
If they're serious, why not? You know, they're so serious they can defeat you. Why not?
Oh, to be honest, guys. To be honest, I don't expect anyone to pay for a plane ticket. But I'm kidding around. But inshallah, next time I'm gonna come, I'm hoping there will be folks who are open to debating and
no exchange though.
Yeah, I'll make sure to keep an extra shirt in my, in my jacket.
That, bro? It's like, come on.
Challenge, isn't it? Not for me. I mean, what the excuses they've been for, isn't it?
Where does food come from, and I mean which country? This one's a man asked.
Bahraini.
Okay, what do you mean? Look, okay, I don't know if you're talking to someone. Because it looks like the internet connection just improved a bit. It's just coming and flowing now. Do you guys have a job? Why you're up so late? I'll say all of that.
I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation.
Do you have a job? Why you're on so late? This brother is leaving. It's one of the last days he's staying here. You invited us for an interview. I work normally at night. There, my rusty car is right there. Yes, all of us have a job. Thank you very much.
Will Sunni Islam ever succeed in a place like Iran, where they are very anti-Sunni?
I am Sunni. I'm Iranian Sunni. Despite 500 years, they tried to eradicate all of Sunnism in Iran. Sunni Islam is the largest religious minority sect in Iran still. Most borders of Iran are still majority Sunni. Officially, we have 9 to 10% Sunnis in Iran, which is 80 million population. 9 to 10% is not a small number. Unofficially, we have over 15 to 20% Sunnis in Iran. So it is there, it flourishes, it will stay, it will never go away, and inshallah one day it will take over Iran and the whole world. Inshallah.
What it is, question, I know it's just coming in now. Last one, guys, sorry. I'm going to go for what's his name? Ben Yusuf. Brothers, can you please do a name chart of Ahlul Bayt? Who the Mushrik Shia Kafirs reject. It will show how the Shia Kafirs are fake liars of lovers of Ahlul Bayt. So yeah, so that was going to be our last one, guys.
First of all, bro, one advice: do not generalize. Yes, it comes from my mouth. People have a false perception of me. Do not generalize. Shia kafir. Not every Shia is a kafir. There's many moderate Shias. There's Shias who are muwahidun, monotheists. Zaydis in Yemen. I'm not talking about the Houthi extremists. I'm talking about the majority of the Zaydis. So do not generalize. Don't say F, because that's generalization. Shia kafir. If speak specifically about those who have extreme beliefs and name them. As for naming the Ahl Bayt who they reject, well, the wives of the Prophet. Wives of the Prophet, according to the language of the Arabs, wives are part of Ahl Bayt. According to the language, according to authentic evidences, according to Bukhari and Muslim, the Prophet ﷺ addressed his wife with Ahl Bayt. So, any other than the 12 selected, the so-called 14 ma'sumin, 14 infallibles, the 12 Imams, Fatima alayhi salam, and the Prophet ﷺ, they reject.
Hey,
please.
So when we say reject, we mean, or what Hassan's saying is they don't take them as infallible.
Yeah.
However, there are like some Shia scholars, they hate specific Shias.
Yes.
They hate
especially with Bani Hashimis, you mean?
They hate Aqil. They hate.
Because you said specific Shia, they hate specific Shias.
They hate members of Ahl Bayt. So they hate Aqid. Okay, they hate.
Who's Aqil?
Aqil bin Abi Talib.
Yeah, for the viewers.
Okay. All right.
The brother of Ali.
I can't recall the reasons, and a lot of them hate Abdullah bin Abbas, and a lot of them hate Al-Abbas himself, and of course a lot of them hate Ja'far, the brother of Al-Hasan al-Askari.
The 11th Imam, because he like me and you didn't believe in the 12th Imam.
Yeah. So
like all other sins.
So there are many specific individual members from Ahl Bayt that are hated by Shi'i scholars, and you should check out a video on our channel about that topic. Do you remember the name of the video, Hassan?
What's the channel name and what video?
The channel is the Sunni Defense. Check out the Sunni Defense. Subscribe. Okay.
Like, share.
Yes, all that. Click on the notification bell. Give this channel a thumbs up as well.
Go to family members. Tell them to subscribe and like as well.
Family tree. Kings. Okay, so basically, there's a channel. There's a video on the channel.
Our channel.
It was our channel, right? Sunni Defense. I can do this again. And it's about that topic. It's about the
selective they are and their so-called love for Ahlul Bayt.
It's about their hatred of specific members of Ahlul Bayt.
There's a bunch of members.
A bunch of members of Ahlul Bayt that Sunnis love. Okay.
Sunnis are not selective.
Yes.
Sunnis love the whole Ahlul Bayt.
It's general. We generally love Ahlul Bayt. Of course, not the kafir, not the mushrik and whatnot from Ahlul Bayt. We don't love
Abu Jahl.
Abu Jahl. Yeah.
So when are you planning to next come down to Speaker's Corner, in the summer or?
Me? Maybe a year. This was very hard. It's very hard for me to come here. Maybe in a year.
So what do you do at Bahrain quickly?
Family business.
Yeah. Do you teach as well? Because that's
no. I had.
Don't be humble.
I had a small group of.
No, I've seen. That's why I'm asking. Okay. What do you teach exactly? What do you teach?
Islamically?
Islamic. What is it exactly? I've seen some of your classes.
He does it. He's humble. He teaches Islamic history and about Tashayyu and so on.
Some stuff about Tashayyu here.
So you're going to be uploading more videos on the Sunni Defense?
Inshallah.
You should your Q&As and with your students and stuff, you should upload them on Sunni Defense so we can learn as well.
Is there?
Yeah, I've seen. That's what I'm asking. I haven't seen many. I've just seen. I can't remember.
There's a bunch on the side.
Naughty. Have you really watched those?
Maybe it's referring to stuff on the side.
How many have you guys done, really? Because I've seen, like, there's at
least 6-7 question and answer.
Well, with students?
No.
That's what I meant. Okay. That's what I meant. Because I've seen one.
Yeah. No. Farid in the group now is mainly focused now on, making refutations, responding to Shia doubts, shubuhat, and maybe in the future, I guess, we have projects where, there's a recording with students sitting there. Now it is to focus on, refuting the attacks on Ahl Sunnah and defending the beliefs of Ahl Sunnah, spreading the beliefs of Ahl Sunnah.
You know what? I don't know what it is. Like, more people have joined now than before.
Salawat.
It's just the way it is, huh? So it's like, let me see if I can quickly go through. Okay, I'll ask the last question. I always wanted to end. We'll end this on this, guys. Yeah. Sorry, guys. About Imam Mahdi. Now, what is the deal with Imam Mahdi? Because I've seen like people throwing money in a well and saying Imam Mahdi is gonna do this, do that. I went to Umrah once.
Specialist of Jamkaran.
Okay. Remember, our brother's going to give the whole history out, so we're not long, because remember when
you tell people very quickly.
Let me just quickly say this as well. I went to Umrah, and
there are no wells where people fry before.
No, not there. I went to Umrah, and in Jannat al-Baqi, I was just people go to Ziyarah, just check everything out. And I saw a group of people, like, in the middle somewhere, the big grave, and, like, spitting, and, like, so I went near them, and my brother-in-law goes, "There she is. Look," and they're spitting in the grave. And,
some Sahaba now.
They thought this was our mother's grave.
Yeah, as I said, some Sahaba that they had.
I was thinking, wow, just shocking. But anyway, someone told me Imam Mahdi is gonna come, pull her out the grave, bring her back to alive, and do some certain
crucify her, burning her.
Yeah. So what? They actually believe that, yeah?
Careful in our wording. They They believe it can mean a lot of things. Many Shias don't even know their own religion, akhi. They believe it. As I said, we shouldn't be concerned really what they believe. We should see Shias and Sunnis the reality of Shiism, and hope that Shias and Sunnis alike distance themselves, distance themselves from any extremist belief, from Daeshi, Khariji beliefs, and from Rafidi, extremist Rafidi beliefs. And among these Rafidi beliefs, yes, it's in their books. The scholars preach it till today. Ayatollah Khurasani was one of the recent scholars that last year it was, I think, one of the major scholars in Qom who mentioned this, that this is part of their beliefs, it's in their books, that their Mahdi, when he comes back, he will give life back to Abu Bakr and Umar, crucify them, burn them, and then, and the same will be done to Aisha. This is in their books. That many Shias don't hold this belief. I hope so. I generally hope so, and I hope they will reject it, but it doesn't change the fact, akhi, that is in their books, that it's preached in Qom and Najaf and Karbala, and that it's an extreme belief, and of course a pure fabrication that has nothing to do with Ahlul Bayt. As for the well, akhi, quickly let me respond to that.
I first learned about the well from Hassan, by the way. I had no idea. It blew my mind.
That one you reminded me. That one, although I'm a bit in the background. I've personally and personal circumstances, I'm busy with my life. I don't have time much to do videos and stuff. Even on social media, I close most of my social media accounts. All, I think. Akhi, the well deserves a whole lecture. Basically, in Jamkaran, akhi. Jamkaran is a region there in Qom, or it's just outside Qom. Qom is the Vatican of the Shia, akhi. Shiism is a religion that breeds khurafat, superstition. It's a religion of superstitions, akhi. Bid'ah and shirk. That's plainly what it is, actually. Bluntly what it is. In Qom, actually, there's a well. There's a well, okay, next to the so-called Jamkaran Mosque. There's a well, and there's a video. You can, if you type Jamkaran well on YouTube, you will find videos where the Shia clergy, highest authorities, have sanctified a Jewish-like ritual. You know what it is? Writing letters to the 12th Imam, throwing it into a well and praying to him. I say this is worse than the bid'ah of the Yahud. Because the Yahud in Quds at least write letters and put it where? Have you seen it? In between have you seen it?
No,
Jews? Come on. The Jews when they go to this wall in Quds, they write these letters and put it in between the wall.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Whereas the Rafida have invented a worse bid'ah and uglier bid'ah. You see, here again we have the smell of Ibn Saba here, which is writing letters, a'udhu billah, and throwing it in the well of Jamkaran, akhi. They call it the well of Jamkaran. It's sanctified by the scholars. None of the major Maraja authorities, Ayatollahs, have ever rejected it. And it is an ugly bid'ah. And these people that have the audacity to call Taraweeh and other Sunni Tawheedi practices as bid'ah and whatnot. But anyway, that itself deserves a whole show and explanation, which I did on Wasal Farsi when I used to have a live show on Persian Sunni TV for a few years. Maybe in the future I want to elaborate more on this. So this is one of the many exaggerated, ugly, despicable bid'ah that they have invented in the name of Ahlul Bayt, in this case / Mahdi, which Ahlul Bayt are innocent of the Shia, of these extremist Shia and these extremist Shia beliefs. They have nothing to do with this now.
That's it, yeah? Okay, brothers and sisters, thank you for joining us, and hope you guys wish Brother Farid good wishes, and hopefully he comes back.
I think Brother Farid, Jazakallah khair.
Habibi Hassan, always a
He's
pleasure.
not going to stay long. Brothers and sisters, make dua for us, make dua for you, akhi. Thank you very much, akhi, for inviting us.
Habibi, thanks for having us on, man.
And akhi, I want them to hear you one last message. Let them to give one 30-second last message to everybody.
Yeah.
About?
You're leaving, akhi. You have to have a message.
You have the floor. Anything.
Inni tarikum fikum.
Well,
yeah, you nas.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure being here. I wish I had more time. Hassan was saying, I should spend months here. I wish, and just meeting all these wonderful people in such a short amount of time. Well, I sometimes I felt while I was here, I really wish I could stay a lot longer. Subhanallah, inshallah, I will be back, inshallah, hopefully, and perhaps in the future me and more Shias can sit down and discuss our differences and perhaps even an actual debate. And that's what all viewers want. And I believe that a lot of Shias were let down because the loudest people were quiet in the end.
It's a fact. Allah preserve you.
Inshallah. Now we'll just press the X button.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Assalamu
alaikum. Thank you very much for joining me.
Good.
I think you don't have the touch, brother.
I got the touch. Assalamu alaikum.